And we're live.
Yes.
We're back.
I saw you forget. I saw you slip
I
a
forget
bit.
a lot of things these days, you know. All right, hang on. Here we go. NBA. We love the NBA.
Yes. We
I
actually
don't.
have some breaking news though right at the
We
gate.
do. Kevin Durant will be back tomorrow night versus the Miami Heat.
Of course.
Gotta love that.
Gotta love it.
That's what you get for being a Heat fan.
It is. That is though huge for the Nets. Obviously, it's Kevin Durant. He's a top 3 player in the league at the bare minimum.
This is. I mean, yeah.
And a Nets team that has been struggling, and it's gonna be a road game too. So you're gonna get Kyrie and KD playing in Miami together. So that'll be that'll be good for the Nets. Obviously, we'll see how. We'll see if they can go on like a late season run.
When does Ben Simmons play for the Nets? He's been playing for the Nets already.
No, he's got back soreness, and he's also.
Oh my god! Talk about a wimp, bro. Jesus.
I mean, I'm not gonna call the guy a wimp.
That's why I don't like the NBA because it doesn't matter. Sorry.
You're good. Like, I'm not gonna bash the guy because we don't know what's going on with me at the end of the day.
This is true.
Like,
but in the case, this goes for the entirety of the National Basketball Association. I don't like how we have sports where guys are literally fighting each other and punching each other in the mouths and running each other over with their helmets and play almost every week, every day. But yet in the NBA, someone hurts their thumb and they're out for 3 months because their thumb hurts.
No, they have like a torn ligament. They can't play through that. Yeah, with shooting a basketball, that's kind of tough. And dribbling stuff, dribble without your thumb. Dribble. Next time you dribble, have your finger like that. See how you do. I defend most of these injuries because we're at a different time. It's not in the 80s where like people barely looked at anything and people weren't weight training. People are high intensity weight training and stuff like that nowadays. And when people get hurt, like it's because they're putting so much stress on their body.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. You know, with baseball too. Like they're always just they're working out for strength. You know, they're not working everything out. They're only getting stronger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you gotta
we saw that with Judge and like Stanton for a little bit, where like they kept getting hurt because they just kept lifting.
And they're healthy now.
Yeah, because you can't just lift. You gotta do everything. A little bit of conditioning here and there. A little bit of cardio.
Well, I mean, they do. That's the thing, though. They got too much stress on their body still. Like, like the game of basketball now is more explosive than it's ever been, and it's only in 20 years from now you're going to say the same thing because there's going to be more weight programs, going to be more training programs and stuff like that. It's going to put more stress on the bodies and these moves that they're doing. Like when Derrick Rose tore his ACL.
Oh, it was heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking, but like it was looking back on it now because. You know how much force he put into doing a hop step? Because the hop step was his best move. That was like his go-to thing. That Derrick Rose hop step was like amazing because it's Derrick Rose and he's made freakishly athletic. And you're putting so much stress onto your knees and your body every time you do that because he did it so well at such a high level because he wanted to get around the guy and wanted to score, which makes sense. But these guys they get hurt because like they're putting so much stress onto them.
Yeah, I mean, her getting hurt's inevitable. It's just like, you know, how serious is this going to be?
And also with a back injury too. Like, I mean, we we love you, Murph. Can't sleep on a back.
Yeah,
you can't you can't take a back injury like
lightly
because it's a back injury. Like
Murph knows.
Murph, no, I'm not even saying that joking.
I'd call Murph. No, he might be in class.
Yeah, don't call him.
Nah, that'll be a late night thing.
Yeah, but what's it called? But even like with myself too, like I've hurt like my back like kind of hurts every now and then. But then as soon as
thank you. I thought I was the only one.
As soon as your back's
the only one.
The thing that I know is that as soon as your back, like if your arms are sore, your arms are sore. Like
my shoulder was dead. Dead yesterday.
The one thing I know is that as soon as you hurt your back,
it's over.
You stop everything. Yep. Stop what you're doing. Like stop what you're doing. Like call it off for the day. Like just
lay down.
Lay down.
Just don't get up. Just
relax. Like because that means like
you're gonna hurt yourself even more if you try.
Like if you hurt your back, then your whole body is gonna shut down. Like that's the reality of it. Yep. But I guess off of injuries,
vertebrae, baby.
Off of injuries, we got another couple minutes here.
Yeah, but, I want to do a couple things. First, I want to do some what's the word? Gatekeeping, I guess. I saw this today. The Kings are saying goodbye to their arena on March 19th. They're moving. Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento. They're
Yeah.
moving out of Smoothie King. Actually, not Smoothie
It's
King.
Arco, the Arco Arena.
Where are they moving to?
Actually,
I do remember they
I
were.
don't remember. All I remember is I was reading the article and they were telling their fans, come on March 19th, we're saying goodbye, one last goodbye to the stadium. I think they're moving. Blah blah blah. That's one thing. Second thing, Nick Stauskas, G League. God, Danny,
57.
do you know what this man did?
He scored 57.
He dropped 57 points in the G League. I think that's sixth highest all time in the G League in a single game.
I think you're right. I'm
Wow.
not. I don't look into the.
Good
G
for
League
you,
that
Nick
much.
Stauskas. You could have done that in the NBA, but you didn't. All right. One more thing. I want to talk about East and West, both conferences. Just I want to get a nice overview coming into the home stretch of the season.
Okay.
We got what, one month left almost of the season. We're in March, April. Yeah, basically about a month.
Like a month and a half.
Month and a half. The East is still wide open. You know.
The thing, it's crazy because the Heat are the top seed right now. They have one bad stretch, then they're playing.
I think Chicago's on top right now.
No, Miami's up 2 games.
You could be right. I looked
at the standings this morning.
I did too, and I might have seen it wrong. You're right though. The Heat are the
Heat are top. The Heat, as of today, they're top of the standings by 2 games.
But those front 7, those top 7 teams, even going 8 and 9, even Miami, Chicago, Philadelphia, defending champs, Cleveland, Boston, Toronto, Brooklyn, Charlotte. Charlotte is 30-33. The Heat are 41-21. The second place team is 39-23. Like, they need to, it's a complete possibility. We could see the Charlotte Hornets make a nice jump in the standings from now until the end of the season.
Well, they need to lock up on defense. They can't stop a nose.
There's about 20-something games left, I think. The Heat have played 62, 20 games. I mean, unless there's a major collapse.
The Heat should be fine.
The top 4 should be okay. Heat, Bulls, Sixers, Bucks. I think those guys will be okay going into the home stretch. But 5 to 10, Cleveland, Boston, Toronto, Brooklyn, Charlotte, and the Hawks.
Oh, Brooklyn should make, because they just got Kevin back. They should make a jump.
Yeah, but they're 32. They're 1 game above 500 right now.
They are. I mean, regardless of where they end up, no one wants to play them. It's the Nets, and no one wants to play against KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons.
I would love to play against Ben Simmons. He's probably a shell of his former self right now.
And not when he's the third option on the team full of two great scorers.
This is true. This might actually work out for him.
It probably will. This is a much better fit.
Yeah, we can get into the rest of the basement of the East, but let's not, because
there's no need. What do you want to talk about? The Pistons.
The Knicks are 12th, man. Oh, it's so sad.
Fire your coach. Are you on the fire Tibbs train yet? You finally hopping on?
Yes.
Thank you. Because that's still your biggest problem.
This is painful. All right, but let's go to the West. Yeah. I mentioned it earlier.
Actually, I'll let you say your hot take.
Oh yeah. Okay, so basically, if you look at the West, it's basically a 3-team race: Phoenix, the Warriors, and the Grizzlies. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Yeah, Memphis is gonna fall off. I don't say fall off like miss the playoffs, but I don't see them staying in this 3 spot. I mean, I understand John Morant's just unstoppable.
He had 50. He set his career high in back-to-back games. That's crazy.
Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams, all those other guys you were telling me about earlier.
Desmond Bane.
But can they keep it up?
Yes, I think they can.
Time will only tell.
Time will tell. But
I mean, the Jazz are creeping up on their tail a little. Yeah, kind of. But honestly, it looks like Phoenix is going to run away with it.
In the Western Conference? Yeah. Well, yeah, Phoenix should, barring a massive collapse, which is possible because Devin Booker now has COVID.
No way.
So he's going to miss.
That's what, 2 weeks?
No, he's going to miss 5 games.
Oh, okay.
Not 5 games, 5 days.
Well, those whatever games they play on those days are going to be crucial.
I mean, they're up 7 or 8 games, right?
They are up 6.
Yeah, they'll be fine. And even the Warriors are not playing too well either.
Yeah, Steph's in a little bit of a slump.
Well, they're missing Draymond. When Draymond comes back, the Warriors are fine.
Yeah.
When Draymond's not there,
they're in trouble. But you look at the rest of the West, right? The Jazz, and this is in order. The Jazz, the Mavericks, sans Kristaps Porzingis. That means without, obviously. The Nuggets, the T-Wolves, love that. Was a T-Wolf fan as a kid. Still love him. I love Cat. I love Anthony Edwards.
Jersey's finest, Can't Quality Towns.
Yuck. All right. And then 8 and 9. Can you guess who 8 and 9 are?
Oh, no, the Lakers are 9. Forget who's 8.
It's the Clippers.
Clippers are
Both
two
LA teams. Wow, talking about underperforming, and I know Kawhi's out right now.
Paul George hasn't played in like 2 months.
Re-
You didn't know that? That's why they're not good.
Really?
Yeah, the fact that they're
What's wrong
like
with him?
his elbow. He still has no timetable for return.
So wow, you're missing two big stars. That's crazy.
The fact that they are the fact that they're even over 500 right now
is insane.
They're
only 2 games over.
Ty Lue's a beast.
Wow.
Ty Lue's amazing for that. Like that's just incredible. So but yeah, the Clippers are the Lakers. That's just I don't even want to talk about.
Honestly,
I think
we really don't care. I already said my 2 cents about it a couple weeks ago. LeBron's not gonna be a Laker, but yeah, 10 through 15. I mean,
the teams stink.
New Orleans, the Blazers, the Spurs, the Kings, the Thunder, and the Rockets.
Well, actually, New Orleans has some good news coming. Finally.
Is he finally coming back?
He's
the chunkiest basketball player in the league. The big chunk man, the fat guy.
I read this correct.
Fat Zion. I don't like Zion.
Called? If I read this correctly.
Everybody knows this. I'm not a big Zion guy. I mean, look what he's done so far. 0. Zip, zada, nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's done nothing. He's been hurt. He's been overweight.
Okay.
It's been 2-3 years now since he's been drafted.
Here's the Zion news.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
For showing improved bone healing, he will now progress to full weight bearing exercises and basketball activities. Which means
like 2-3 weeks left. 4 weeks, I'd say, in a little bit for him.
Yeah, I'd say probably. I mean, last time this happened, it flared back up, so you had to dial it back again. Okay. But if I had to actually take a guess, assuming that doesn't happen again, I would say because Pelicans are in a position to make a run. Healthy Zion, CJ, not a run for the finals, but like to make the playoffs and be a scary team.
25 and 36.
Yeah, they're 11 games under. There's still time left.
The plan
goes. The Heat were 11 and.
How many seeds is the plan? I'm sorry.
The Heat were 11 and 30 halfway through the season, and they missed the playoffs by tiebreaker.
Last year,
like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay, but no,
this was with Hassan Whiteside as their best player.
Oh, that was a good time. Good time in basketball. But what is the play-in? How many seeds?
So it's 9 and 10 play each other, losers out. 7 and 8 play each other, winner gets in.
Yeah, well,
the loser of the 7 and 8 plays the winner of the 9 and 10.
The Pelicans are in the play-in right now. They're at 10, so they're not.
They could if they have CJ McCollum. They have what's it called? They have Brandon Ingram, who are 2 very good players. If you get Zion back into that mix, Jonas Valanciunas is also a stud.
Oh yeah.
If you get Zion back into that mix, the Pelicans get drastically better. Do they make a run this year? Absolutely not. But do they make the playoffs and make it interesting for a few teams? I would say with a healthy Zion, I would say yes.
I think I wouldn't go that far. I still don't have a lot of faith in Zion. He hasn't really showed much because he hasn't been playing much.
He made an All-Star. He made the All-Star team
once,
year.
And now what's he doing?
Yeah, 1 for 2. Or he hasn't played this year, so
he hasn't. You know, I'm going to say this. Sorry, go ahead.
1 for 2, and the last time I doubted someone with injuries was someone named Joel Embiid. Now Joel Embiid's the MVP frontrunner.
I'm going to say this. RJ Barrett has been the better basketball player than Zion because he's played more.
Well, RJ Barrett's been pretty good.
Thank you.
I mean, when both of them are healthy, Zion's better. It's not even close.
But we're not talking about when they're healthy. We're talking about right now.
Right now.
Who's been the better player? RJ Barrett. Okay.
I mean, there's this boy in South Beach that's been better than both of them.
DeMar? No. Kyle?
South Beach.
Jimmy?
Tyler Hero, the same draft class. Tyler Hero.
Oh my God! Enough with the
He's averaging 20 off the bench. But on that note,
I want to do one more thing before we wrap it up. We're gonna do some MVP predictions. I think for basketball.
I get to revise my MVP prediction because my first MVP prediction is not going too well. Who was it? I went hot take. I said Trae Young. Who's playing very well. If you look at the stats, Trae Young is having his best season by far. But the Hawks
I can't stand Trae Young.
He's playing phenomenal though. If you look at the stats, hate him all you want. He's playing at a very elite level.
Yeah, but his team's in the gutter.
Because they can't stop a nosebleed. They don't play defense.
I know. All right.
So revised MVP predictions.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Joel Embiid is my MVP at this point in the season.
Oh, it's so plain. So bland. I'm going Steph Curry.
I think it's a 2-man race. I think it's a 3-man race.
You think it's a Jokic, Curry, Embiid race?
You're forgetting the 4th guy that's ahead of Curry. And
no, Curry's number 3 right now. Or as of last week, he was number 3.
You what? Where's Giannis?
4.
Giannis, I think, has a better case than Curry does.
I mean, we'll see about that.
Well, I've also Giannis is to me, he's the best player in basketball.
Oh no, I agree 100%.
Yeah, he's the best player in basketball.
He's an absolute monster on the court. There's no doubt about that. But with that being said, hey,
It's been a good show.
Coming close. Come here, fans. Hey. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. H24
One last
Sports.
reminder too.
We love you all.
Can I give one last reminder?
Of course you can.
Not this time slot anymore. Next week.
No.
Next week is Tuesdays.
Tuesdays at 8.
Tuesdays at 8. So we'll catch you then. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for joining us on these
Jacob,
Wednesday
we miss you,
afternoons.
buddy. Hopefully you're doing okay at practice.
Love you, QB.
Love you, Jacob.
Tuesday at 8. Be there, be square, you nerds.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.